Alright, hey everyone! Welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. There's Lachlan. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And tonight, time zone. We're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous and daring heroes. Before they, decide how they want to try and get some information about the whereabouts of certain people. And we'll begin with an introduction for Bracken.
Hey everyone, it's me, Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken is a Kendermug fighter who's really good at punching and kicking and not so good at words, but he still tries his best, and he thinks he's pretty good at cooking. And he hopes that everything works out pretty good.
All right.
Don't laugh at me. Stop that.
We're not laughing at you.
I can feel that you are, yeah.
Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Avi.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Avi. She's a half-elf bard sorcerer. She cares about her friends deeply. She is constantly singing, and she's just a little bit spooky.
We love a little spooky.
We sure do.
Alright, moving onwards. Next in line is Cecil.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I too am laughing at Thresh. I'll be playing Cecil Darkholm. He is a forest gnome cavalier. He's had a heavy heart and a troubled mind throughout his time here in Vale Umbra. He's not looking forward necessarily to what's next because it means he can't go home yet. He has a bad habit of writing letters and not sending them, but he's considering changing that habit soon.
We love considerations. And then last but not least, let's learn of Z.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bo, and I play Z. They are a changeling artificer with the necromancy bone cobbler class. Here for the vibes and vibrations at this point. We'll find out what happens.
We will find out what happens. Well then, with that, we are good to dive into our session. And we begin in Vale Umbra once again. You are having some trouble with your legal paperwork for being in Vale Umbra, and the figure to help you, Thimnick, is not available, it seems. On vacation, and not answering a sending. You did travel to his estate and had noticed a figure, Gravetha, a very rigid woman, we'll say. Because I feel if I give any other descriptions, I will be berated for them.
Well, go ahead and give it a try.
I've already described her last time, and this is how I have my information. She's large, she's imposing, she's very strict.
Oh.
There it is.
We didn't say anything. You're just judging us based on a quiet response from the group. This is messed up.
That's not a judgment. That's just a noticing of what kind of people I'm surrounded by. Not
Fair
that
enough.
I judge.
One more time, can you give us that description?
How many channel points to continue?
Woo!
Well, maybe you'll get more descriptions of Gravetha. As again, she does have a ledger. She seems to be the person in charge of the household outside of Thimnic, and maybe the person that you might wish to. She probably won't do so willingly. She does seem to have a sense of loyalty, but you may be able to get some of that information secondhand, we'll say. But that is up for our group to decide, as, again, we are returning to your story here in Vale d'Umbra, just outside of the, where is the names of it? The Shadowmere Crypts. What would you like to do here? Gravetha has returned inside, and Umbergaunt is doing his work.
Well, we sure tried, didn't we? Guess we're just gonna have to wait on Thimnic to come back from vacation.
We have no idea how long that'll be, though.
I'm gonna look at Cecil and give him a big wink.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we better skedaddle.
Guys, what are you doing? We're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
We need this paperwork done like now. Why aren't we like pushing this?
Bracken,
What? What?
relax.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder
should-
who's gonna help us. Oh no.
Probably head back to where we're staying to figure out what we're gonna do while we wait.
You see Z begin to like make very exaggerated walking away. Like, well, I guess we're gonna have to go. Is it working?
What the hell are you dorks doing? We're here. Can we make up our mind if we need this paperwork done if we're going home?
As this has been a very loud conversation, Umbergaunt is just looking over at you guys and watching.
I think it's really obvious.
Mm-hmm. Well, come on. They'll start heading toward the gate.
Brackett will just shrug and kind of look around as he follows Avi.
I'm gonna make sure I give a big goodbye to Umbergaunt.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never had someone say goodbye to me before. They usually just leave.
Well, I
Wow.
always say goodbye to my friends. So, I hope I'll see you again soon.
Okay.
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 See you, big guy.
Are you coming?
Yeah. Just saying goodbye. My goodness.
So, what do you... God damn it, Bo. What do you guys do?
Bracken starts walking home because he thinks that's what we're doing.
Alright. Once we're kind of at the gate and on our way towards Robinmere. Alright. We gotta get that ledger.
Then why did we leave?
Because we need a plan. We can't stand there while Umbergon's just staring at us.
I mean, we could just take the book.
You can't just take the book. It's on her. Did you see her?
Yeah,
She could eat you for dinner.
Did I ever?
Bracken, I really think you're not thinking of this properly. Not eating you is in a good way, more like eating you is in a bad way.
Look, no, I get it. Whatever. The point is, there's 4 of us and 1 of her, and she's got a book on her hip, so she's probably a nerd.
Did you see the muscles on her?
Show muscles. This is fine.
I saw the mess.
I don't think this is gonna be an easy fight if we just take the book.
And I don't think beating up Thimnick's #1 is gonna be good for us.
Probably not, but, you know, we do need that book,
We do.
apparently.
Now we need to think of a way to get it.
Well, not punching people in the face.
Well, then I'm out of ideas, Z.
We already tried asking nicely.
We asked nicely for the information. We didn't ask nicely for the book. I don't think that would have gotten us anywhere, though.
Right. It looks like she probably keeps it on her person at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she has to lock it up at some point in the day.
I don't know. She seems like she just writes everything down. She's constantly writing.
I mean, I am as well, but I don't keep my
No,
journal on me.
honey. I mean, constantly. Did you see that little thing she was playing with?
No,
Down by her
yes.
hip?
Yes, it's almost like a, what are they called? It's basically a shorthand typewriter of some
That's
sort.
what she was using to write in the book.
Interesting.
And she was fiddling with that thing the entire time we were talking to her.
Well, we could see if she's separate. We could watch from outside and see if she is ever separated from it. Or perhaps when she's asleep.
Why don't look? We all know what it looks like, right? Here's a big battle plan. Since everyone's, you know, no punching or whatever, and I'm gonna shoot a glare over at Z. We all know what the book looks like. Why don't we go to one of the fancy districts in town, find a book that looks pretty similar or exactly like it, and we swap the two, get the info we need, swap them back before she even knows.
It might be worth a shot to do something like that.
That way, she's none the wiser. We get the info, and you know what? At the end of the day, big plus here. Avi, you get a cool new book.
I've been needing a new journal.
There you go. And nobody says I'm smart.
Did anyone get a close enough look at it to be able to buy a copy?
I never said you weren't smart.
And hopefully I have a good recollection of it to remember.
It's a history check to remember what the book looks like in a more gratuitous detail.
Bracken knows exactly what the book looks like.
Nope, never mind.
Avi, you remember what the book looks like.
Of course.
And so does Cecil.
Well, this is as good a plan as any. Let's go find a book.
All right.
Go ahead. Why don't we make this easy? Why don't we do a investigation roll to see if you can find a book that meets your specifications?
Those who know what they're looking for, or everyone in general?
I'll say
I
everyone in general.
definitely-
Yeah, I'll say that
Definitely found it.
you're able to share.
There we go.
Oh.
I matched it. That means I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Avi,
Hmm?
you find a interesting journal. Not one that matches Gravetha's, but it does match the candle that Bracken has.
Oh, I'm buying this.
Okay.
It's not what we need, but I mean, if Bracken gets a candle, I'm
It's
I'm
a
good.
show candle.
Well, then this is a show journal.
You're not supposed to light the candle.
10 gold for the matching journal.
Yeah, alright.
Cecil and Z, the two of you are able to find one that actually looks like Gravetha's journal. It's a little bit more expensive than just your standard journal. It does have some good quality work to it, so it runs about 15 gold.
I will pay the 15 gold.
I think I could pitch in a little bit. Yeah, I have 10 gold. I'll pitch in.
So you now have a lookalike journal.
We got one.
Oh, good. Tuck in the journal. I got into the bag of holding.
Now that you have your journal, what is next in your plan?
Well, depending on what time it is, we might as well head back, see if we can sneak it in, grab the one we want, and get out.
I'd say by this time it's starting to get later into the evening, so close to a time where a good amount of people will take their rest. There's never really a true stop to the livelihood of the world in Velda Umbra due to the fact that undead don't quite sleep in the same manner as mortals. They do need rest to sort of take in those latent death energies, but it allows for a constant cycle of work. So there's lulls in times, but never true quiet. So, but at the time that you're approaching, it is a typical time where a lot of the more noble and higher status undead will take their more private discussions and meetings and restings. So the heart cordon grows less eyes at this time.
The streets are clearing now. Perhaps we can try and sneak in.
Are we gonna need a distraction? Or...
I mean, we could just do typical stealth, but a distraction in mind would be a good plan
Stone.
B.
Are there stone gargoyles watching the door?
There are 2 gargoyles at the door, that is correct. they're just stone, right?
Good.
Hey.
And they're our friends.
Umbergaunt is your friend. Sure, it's Pokemon now. According to captions.
Yeah, Pokemon's are yeah.
But
Use Hyper Beam.
I don't think Umbreon can learn Hyper Beam.
Whatever, just use Splash Attack.
Umbreon can definitely not use Splash Attack. That's a water type move.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Miss Pokemon Master over here telling all us what Pokemon can and can't do.
Yeah, you can only learn moves that are associated with your Pokemon type.
No. Anyway, all right. We just want to try walking in. Say like, oh, we forgot something.
Or can we go around them? Is there a wall to scale?
The wall does have spikes on it. Like, it's the sort of like very Victorian, you know, tipped fence.
Hmm.
You know what? We might as well. Let's just try and walk in and see what happens.
Alright, these gargoyles aren't going to be a fan of that. We'll see what
I
happens.
know.
I would say, you do spot the familiar form of Umbergaunt, further into the mausoleum. It seems finishing out the day's tasks.
Very far away?
Not like terribly far, like 60 or so feet.
Hmm.
But, just trying to open the doors, the gates do seem to be locked at this time.
Well, the wall's spiky and the gates are locked. Would we feel bad if we tricked Umbergaunt into letting us in?
We could do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll hide a minute.
I will hide for a minute.
Yeah, we'll hide.
I'll ask for stealth rolls.
Hmm.
Kind of bakery makes stealth rolls.
Okay, so you all feel hidden.
Great.
Cecil's just standing in a bush, head out.
I'm gonna get right up to the bars of the gate and cut. Umbergaunt!
As you do that, you see him kind of straighten up and look around.
Over here!
Looks over. Oh. And sort of starts making his way over. You called my name.
I did. I told you I'd see you maybe later, but I missed you too much. I wanted to see you.
He looks down. Well, I'm not invisible, I don't think.
No, you're not. Are you busy? Maybe we could hang out a bit?
Well, I'm finishing up my work so that way I can go and rest.
Do you need some help? I'd love to help you.
Roll a persuasion check.
23.
I mean, I've never had help before, but if you want to help, I don't see why you can't.
I would love to help you.
Alright, and so he'll unlock the gate from this side and open the door. Now we just gotta pull out some of the weeds near the mausoleums and make sure that everything's growing right, and then I can rest.
Well, it doesn't sound like too big of a job.
It's not a big job, but I guess if you're a big worker, all jobs become big jobs.
You know, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. Umbergaunt just kind of toddles off. It seems expecting you to follow.
I will follow, but I'll make sure that everybody knows that the gate's open.
Okay.
Okay, go, go, go.
Yeah, we're moving.
Signaling from a bush.
It's just very, once again, very cartoony, over exaggerated movements of just like creeping along.
Can I get stealth rolls from everybody? That is creeping.
What bakery?
Oh fuck. No.
I'll keep that 6 in mind. So, Avi, what are you doing?
I'm helping Umbergaunt.
The rest of you, Cecil, Bracken, Z, what are you doing?
Sneaking.
Where?
Any open windows?
Roll for me a perception check.
21.
You do not see any open windows, but your attention is again brought over to the, again, most of the, houses and things on this estate look to be, shaped after mausoleums. That one central main one that, Gravetha had come out of before, you see it, most of the lights are off, but no open windows. I'd say with a 21, you also see where Umbergaunt and Avi are doing
Okay.
yard work.
Might be
Avi's
able
got-
to hear Avi just going on and on about how her mama taught her everything she knows about gardening.
Okay,
Every
Avi's
so
got that one
often.
busy.
There's an okay.
I just keep talking.
We've got to get in there. We got to find the lady. We got to find her book.
Done and
As,
done.
as I'm walking along, my foot catches on something.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Shh. This is unavoidable, okay? I'm doing my best here.
Keep it cool.
What do you think I've been doing this entire time? You just hear like a crack as they pull their leg out. Ow.
All right, we got to get in there.
Okay. You guys go. I'll be behind very slowly.
Okay, don't get spotted. Or you could watch the first. How many floors is this place?
Hard to say for sure. It doesn't seem to lend itself in a traditional layout, so it could be 3 floors, 2. There could be a basement. Hard to say.
I'll be fine. Just worry about getting the book.
Okay, try and find a vantage point and let us know over the ring if anything's coming. I
Got
guess
you.
Bracken and I will go in there.
I love it. The 2 shortest party members going in. It's great.
There you go.
So the first thing is when you come up to that front door, there does seem to be a lock on the front door. How do you wish to handle that situation? Do you have lockpicks? Are you going to try and break it?
Do you have lockpicks?
No, I don't pick
Uh,
locks. I don't pick things. Well, that's not true.
Yeah, you pick your nose a lot.
Nah,
I don't have lockpicks either.
Yes, who does?
You know what? I got an idea. And I'm gonna use my bracer of flying daggers to make 2 daggers pop out. They're very thin, long, and I'm gonna try working with those.
oh god.
I'm going to ask, it's going to just be a straight 1d20 plus dexterity on this.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure that you've picked the lock here. But you look kind of cool doing it. You can
Yeah.
see someone writing a novel about that.
My
Inclu-
tongue's like sticking out of my mouth, going up my upper lip, just, like really focused.
Cecil's like back to the wall trying to keep a lookout.
Roll a perception check. Cecil, you don't see anyone.
Keep trying. I think we're in the clear for now.
I'll give it another go.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You get one of the daggers stuck in there.
Yeah, I'll unsummon it and try to reset myself.
Cecil's visibly losing patience.
I don't know what you want from me, man. I'm doing my best here.
Whether you have actually successfully done the lock, or if you've just broken it, there is a release of pressure, and the door kind of opens, but it definitely doesn't seem like the smooth unlock process that you've seen before.
Piece of cake. See? I told you.
Can I look at the lock to see if it's actually broken or if we can refix it?
Roll for me an investigation check, please.
9.
You're sure that that'll lock up fine afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's get inside.
Yeah. I told you, see?
We'll lock the door again on our way out. They'll never know we were here.
Stealth rolls, please.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah. So, as Cecil and Bracken, the two of you make your way into the mausoleum designed house. It is fairly lavish and posh here. Nothing too extravagant, but it does show that Thimnick is of some sort of wealth. And as you are moving, I'll say an investigation or perception check will work here as you are trying to find Rebecca.
Another nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Investigation or perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's 12.
Bracken, there's just a lot of things here, you know? You see a lot of, decorative candles, much like the one that you have.
A lady of class as well.
And as you're spotting that, I'd say that Cecil, you're able to hear it is a sort of soft sound from where you're at, but it does sound like someone's routine of perhaps walking around, doing something, moving to another area. It's just a few steps here and there, some rustling sounds, and then another few steps.
We're not alone here. Someone's definitely in here. It's probably the big scary lady.
That'll be fine.
That's who we want to find.
Exactly.
All right, let's move towards the sounds of footsteps.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It leads you, there is a staircase, leading upwards, and, as you move up, following the sound, you see, you come to an area, a closed door, but you can see a soft bit of candlelight and firelight coming from underneath the door. And this is where behind you hear all the sounds. They're starting to settle down now. Likely this figure, perhaps settling in to sleep or rest.
Cecil just gives a thumbs up.
Bracken gives Cecil a nod.
Cecil will wait a minute until the noise has stopped completely.
It seems to have just settled down as you have come in, so like she had kind of perhaps just laid down. But it is quiet.
Okay, Cecil's gonna signal to fall back so that we can discuss things.
Okay. Where you going? We got this.
She's in there,
Okay.
but I don't want to talk where she can hear us.
Right. But why are we talking? We just go in.
Well, she may not be asleep yet.
We're so sneaky.
Well, we've got two options here.
Okay.
We can go in and search the room while she's in there,
Right.
or we can get her out of the room. Hopefully she doesn't grab her notebook or whatever when she goes to investigate the noise, and then the other
Okay.
person goes in and searches the room while she's gone and distracted.
Okay. So what? You want me to distract her?
I'm not necessarily saying you have to distract her, but one of us would have to distract her while the other one goes in and searches.
Well, why not me? I'm cool. I'm good with things.
Are you saying you want to distract her?
You know what? I always get the short end of the stick when it comes to talking about things. And I'm trying to keep my voice down right now, but it makes me upset sometimes, and I think I can prove myself here.
Bracken, you haven't answered my question yet.
Every time it comes to talking, everybody says, "Hey, Bracken, we got this one. Take it easy." And then when it comes to punching stuff, it's, "Hey, Bracken, beat that guy up," which I'm happy to do. It's just sometimes I would like to have a chance to talk.
You're talking. I've asked you to talk.
Okay, fine. I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
Why are we playing this song and dance? What are you doing here?
Okay, go do what you're gonna do.
All right. You go hide somewhere.
I'm gonna find a place to hide, but I want to have visual on the direction that she's leaving so that I can see if she has the book on her.
Roll for me a stealth roll, please.
19.
I'll keep a 19 in mind. You have a visual on the door.
And Bracken's going to shift and adjust himself, and knock some dust off on him, and like spit in his hand and grease back his hair a bit.
Can I also see Bracken at this point?
Yes.
Or is he gone? Cecil has no idea why he's spitting in his hands.
And Bracken's gonna go, pretty lady, excuse me.
Oh my god.
You hear footsteps, and the door opens, and you
Bracken
see...
is leaning on the wall with one hand on the wall, and then like legs crossed over one another, kind of like Hey, what's up? Looking up
Gravetha,
at her, like,
yeah.
what?
Gravetha's there. She's in one of those like very simple like night shirt style night dresses. So like you know, circled and kind of comes up towards the knee. Um like not a full collar, but definitely has buttons that lead down. And she just looks you can see that in her hand she doesn't have a the book or the typing device, but she does have what looks to be like a small dowel that can be utilized as a club as she is glaring down. And you are not supposed to be here.
I know. I came looking for you. What do you think of that?
Chat, what is going on? Roll me a persuasion check, Bracken, please. I think that you are brave for trying, bold for assuming, and brash enough that I will spare you the humiliation of escorting you out if you leave now.
Well, why would I want to leave when everything I need is right here?
Cecil's jaw is just about to hit the ground.
I need a athletics or an acrobatics check from Bracken, please.
Hey, hup, hup. Uh-oh. I'm gonna use inspiration on this. Okay, that's better.
So,
God.
you are able to move out of the way as her hand comes down for your shoulder. Why do you resist, small one?
Well, what's the fun if there's not a little chase, huh?
If you do not escort yourself off the premise, I will be forced to escort you off. And I will do so with aid if need be.
You don't want to just keep it to the two of us?
You see that she reaches with her other hand to an area behind the door of her room, and all of you are able to hear a sort of it sounds almost like a siren, but it's like these bells that ring about, and Bo, as Z is out there looking from the front, Z would notice those two huge gargoyles turn their head towards the front of the manor house and begin to move.
Automatically. Message. Everybody, this is a problem. The gargoyles are turning towards me. It's not good.
Avi,
Uh-huh.
Umbergon has started looking up and, oh no, someone's in trouble and it might be me. You should
What is
probably
that?
leave. Oh, that's the alarm that Miss Gravetha will use if we need to do, if there needs to be punishment. It's like there's intruders or something like that, but there's no intruders. It's just you, so maybe I'm in trouble.
Oh, well, I feel awful if I've gotten you in trouble.
If you just wanted to garden, so if anything, I'm the one that's in trouble. So just, you don't want to be around when Miss Gravetha's angry, so. And besides, I can't really, if the siren's going off, I can't really talk the gargoyles down like I did before. They get a little testy. Their ears are very sensitive.
Oh, alright.
And he'll like start walking you towards the gate.
Oh, okay.
Bracken knows the entrance, right?
Yeah, you came in from that way.
He's going to be the biggest headache for Gravetha, and start running toward the way out, but run the opposite direction of the entrance at the earliest hallway.
She's giving chase. It's a very athletic run too. Like it's not like a
You hear the slapping of the meat of her feet on the stone, right?
yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. And it's like it's a very like if you stopped and like freeze frame, she's a very technical run. Like she's the textbook
Apex
form.
Predator.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
As soon as we're out
I'm
of
in
sight,
danger.
going for the door.
So, just because there's a lot that's happening right now, we're gonna go into an initiative order, so I want
God.
everyone to roll this, just because there's so much happening.
Are you kidding me?
Alright. Oh, man. What a spread. So...
We're gonna have a great time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Are you good? Bless you.
Thank you.
I said bless you. My God. Just weird. Yeah, it's very weird and very loud. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so... Bracken.
Yep.
You're running.
Yep.
Go ahead, give me an athletics check, please, just to really tune into your chaos.
Ah. I do have a move speed of 45 if that helps.
I will keep that in mind. Again, this is like it's just a kind of narrative scene. So as you're running, you again hear the sound of Gravetha behind you, and it is again this very much soldier's run, very trained and options. Oh my god. And so
Oh no. Anything but that. This has changed.
I mean, you don't know how old she is. She's undead.
I see.
But yeah, no, Gravetha's given chase. She's not, it seems, letting you just slide out. And you can hear, as she pivots and turns to keep up with you. And you're scrambling a little bit. You don't quite know this territory. What's going on through your mind?
Nothing. I'm just running.
Just running. Cool. Cool.
Because I know I have dug a hole from which I cannot escape.
Not easily.
Not easily, at least. Yes.
Yeah, no. Maybe with dynamite.
Dynamite.
Cecil. You made your way into Gravetha's now vacated room.
Yeah, what do I see?
It's a very Spartan room. There's like the single bed. The sheets have been sort of folded away. You see a seated dressing area with a mirror. There's the wardrobe, a water station. All of like just very simple brown wooden furniture, but no real like additives. She seems to have things very much kept in order.
Do I see the book in plain sight?
It is not in plain sight.
Okay. What type of furniture is there again? There's a bed, there's a desk.
So there's a bed, there is a wardrobe, there is a vanity, with a mirror, there is a water station, and yeah, there's a desk.
Okay. I'm searching the desk.
Give me an investigation check, please.
6.
As you're looking around the desk, you're having a little bit of problem finding it. But there's more areas to be searched. It just doesn't seem to be something that you're finding easily. Maybe your thoughts are on whatever you just witnessed with Bracken moments prior.
Cecil fully believes that Bracken is as good as dead.
All right. Avi, you have Umbergaunt sort of escorting you to the gate because of this like sirened bell. Do you do anything?
Like, you sure you're gonna be all right? Like, should maybe we could talk to her and we could explain everything and.
It will probably be worse if you were there in an explanation. I've been punished before. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Gravetha can be very harsh, but that's how everything can go through as it needs to. That's why Thimnick hired her.
Right. Well, I mean, I could go in and talk to her if you want.
No, I think that might make her very angry. Right now,
Okay.
she's just perhaps a little upset.
She's probably pretty
Okay.
calm right about
Could
now.
could I look behind, like towards the house, and see if I can see anything happening through windows?
Right now, the only thing that you can see are the two gargoyles making their way over, and the barely sort of hidden form of Z right by the front door.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
Speaking of barely hidden form, Z,
Uh,
the gargoyles are heading up, their eyes on that front door that you are right nearby. What are you doing? You would also see Avi and Umbergaunt.
uh, I need to double check this real quick. Dang it, it's only one. Okay. I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, just to, like, directly, because it's in a line 30 feet long, 5 feet wide. So, hopefully it would hit both of them. I just want to see if I can, like, throw them off their path.
Sure, you could try that.
It's really weird, I know, but we'll see. But they do need to make a dexterity. Is it saving throw? Yeah, saving throw.
Okay. Oh, come on, Gideon, don't be like this. It's gonna be like this. Okay. All right, so we've got two fails with a 9 and a 12.
All right. Then they are going to take 8 acid.
And they turn their attention fully to you now. See. As we are going to head into a true initiative.
Oh my goodness.
From that. And as that happens, this is where we must take our first ad break as well. So we will come back to our story and our combat with all this craziness now really heating up after those ad breaks. So stick tight. We'll see you all very soon. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi, link for that's on screen, as well as in our chat room. Donations there not only help support us, but they unlock awesome perks for our community. You can find out a full list of those perks and unlocks on our Discord. So we'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so we return as our quasi-combat is now a full combat. Though those on the inside might not yet be aware of that. So, Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
We're moving our full movement and then using a dash action. We're still moving away from the entrance. We're trying to keep as much space between Grivelda and everyone else.
So just run around the house.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. As Bracken, your turn comes to an end, it is Gravetha's turn right after you. Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's better than what Caption called her earlier.
Yeah.
But as it is Gravetha's turn, she is going to continue running after you. And
Can I gauge what her move speed is?
not as fast as yours.
I will keep it interesting.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, we'll see what's going on because Gravetha knows her way about this house better than you do. So she might be using that to her advantage, but we'll see. But she is just keeping pace with you right now. She is trying to keep where you are in her visuals. Cecil,
Also, real quick, what floor am I on?
you're on the first floor.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I would say that you bolted down to the first floor, and then first chance of diversion away from the front door, you took it.
Excellent.
Cecil, you are up on the second floor. You hear the runaround happening downstairs. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go search the bed. Pillows, mattress, under it.
Investigation check, please.
8.
It's, you find that she doesn't like a lot of comfort. These are all, like, very barely filled. Her mattress is, like, hard as rock, kind of padding.
It's a big marble slab.
Just the barest, amounts of, fabric padding over top of it, right?
Bed of nails.
She's got a mattress on the floor and a lawn chair and a TV in her room, and that's it.
Not
All
quite,
right.
but yeah, essentially, she just doesn't have much. And with that, Cecil, I believe that'll be it for your turn.
Yep.
It is Avi's go. What are you doing? As you see now, Z has initiated some combat with the 2 gargoyles.
Oh no, they're gonna hurt that person.
That person threw acid on them. That wasn't very nice.
You're right, but you know that they also shouldn't hurt them.
But
That's not nice either.
they weren't hurting them before the acid was thrown. Why'd they throw acid?
That's a good question. Um, I'm gonna, how far away are the gargoyles?
I'll say at this point the gargoyles are about like 40 feet from you.
Cool. Can I cast Hypnotic Pattern? It's
Sure.
somatic material.
Yeah, totally.
I need wisdom saves from the gargoyle.
A 6 and an 8.
They both fail. They're incapacitated.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yep, incapacitated speed of 0.
Okay. Anything else from Avi?
I don't want to give away that I'm with Z. I'm gonna give a bardic to Umbergog,
Okay.
just in case.
Just in case. Well then, as that happens, the gargoyle's turn comes up. They can't do anything because they're just staring off. Z, it is your turn.
All right. I think because they are incapacitated, I am going to turn around, open the door, and look for Cecil and Bracken.
As soon as you open the door, you hear the sound of the running from Bracken and Gravetha on the ground floor.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. And I will, like, hobble in there.
Okay. So, as you will move in, you hear next to you Avi, and behind you Z. Wait, you're not supposed to go in there.
Oh no.
And Umbergaunt is going to sort of lumber a little bit forward. And is going to throw a glob of sticky mud. It's all sludgy and that is probably going to miss Z with a 12.
Use the bardic.
Oh, that's right. There's a bardic.
No!
That's a D8, right?
Cecil!
Yep.
That wasn't Cecil, that was Brent.
That brings that to an 18.
Yeah, that hurts.
So, now Umbergaunt doesn't do damage, but you are reduced to half speed now as the sludgy mud is over top of you. You can remove this with an action, but otherwise you are at half speed.
Okay.
Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Still running.
As you're running, you would notice that Z is in the house.
I'll use my ring to message. Is message a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
I will message Z. You gotta get out of here. This is really bad. We got it under control. Just get.
You all hear that because of the way that the rings function.
Cecil panics.
This got really bad. You gotta get out of here.
Uh,
We got this. Just go get. we go.
Message doesn't have the
Oh, it doesn't?
yeah, that's sending that has the 25
That's
point.
sending. Understood.
Yeah, message just you have to speak it in an action.
And then I can bonus action to. Thank you, sandwich. I believe I can bonus action to dash.
You can.
I will do that. I'm using the keyboard.
No!
So, with that, it is Gravetha's turn after Bracken.
Can I start knocking shit over to hinder the path as well, or is that going to be another action?
I'll say that you can do that as part of your action next turn.
Okay.
But Gravetha is going to kind of continue, and seeing that there is someone else in the house, let out this very primal sort of battle cry, and will reach out to one of the displays and grab hold of it and chuck it, and takes this art piece, and she seems to be familiarized with improvising weaponry on the draw, as she's going to throw it, and is aiming it towards the new intruder here. So right towards Z. And this is, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 11 points of bludgeoning damage, as she aims right for your thigh and knee area. And Cecil, it's your turn. You heard a clattering thud of something heavy, as well as Bracken's message over the ring.
Cecil's just gonna keep searching. I'll search the wardrobe next.
Okay. Roll an investigation, please.
A 20.
20. As you open the wardrobe, it doesn't take you long to see it. Right inside the door is the device that she utilizes, and hanging next to that is a pocket where the ledger notebook is.
I'm gonna make an intelligence, just a straight intelligence check to figure something.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I rolled an at 20. Okay. Cecil, based on that, is going to determine that swapping the books is so stupid because this lady now knows who's here and is not going to be happy and will probably alert the authorities. So Cecil's going to start reading.
Okay. I'll include the reading as part of your investigation. Your first one. And so as you kind of look through, you're looking for things that are directly involved with Thimnic and not just the estate. And I'll say that you're starting to get some information, but it'll take another turn to get exactly what you need. Avi, it's your turn.
I heard that battle cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's we're gonna do a little bit of acting here.
She's hot.
I'm gonna kind of grab Umbergaunt's hand with both of mine and kind of move behind him, mostly so I stay out of sight. But I'm gonna say, "Oh, she does sound really mad. I'm kind of scared."
Roll for me a deception check, please.
I don't want to lie. Okay. That's 23.
Umbergaunt seems to stand a little bit more broadly in front of you.
Oh.
And we'll see how that plays out. Anything else from Avi?
I'm gonna give him another Bardic.
Okay. It's our gargoyle's turn. They're still just vibing out. Z, what are you doing? You just had artwork thrown at you. You're covered in sticky mud. Bracken saying that this is bad. What do you want to do?
Well, with all of that, there was a definite injury at the beginning. Something's broken in their body and they feel it. They will. Okay. They really can't do anything, can they? I think they're just gonna go back out of the door, or at least try. Action to cry, please.
I mean, crying's a free action, but if you want to take your full action to do it, go for it.
So they're one of their legs is definitely pointing in not the correct direction.
Oh.
And they are just trying to keep it together. So I think what they're gonna do is they're going to, if the gargoyles are close enough, or if one of the gargoyles is close enough, cast Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, you could do that if you want.
21.
Go ahead, roll damage.
One of them will receive 13 hit points of lightning damage, and you just hear them just let out a... "Ah!"
You would watch as the sort of dumbfounded gaze of the gargoyle as you shock it seems to clear up as it looks down at you.
I look back at it with almost flame-like white eyes.
Okay. It is Umbergaunt's turn, and it wasn't doing anything. And as he picks up the sludge, the sort of sludge of mud, he whispers something to it, and as he throws it, it hits onto the gargoyle, and will heal it.
Oh.
Kelsey, you gotta kill Umbergaunt.
No, absolutely not. I will protect him with my life.
You gotta kill Umbergaunt.
I
It's
will.
the only way.
I will not. He's right. That gargoyle was not doing anything.
So that's
You gotta put him in the ground.
it's Umbergaunt's turn. Bracken, it's your go.
I am knocking over tables and chairs. Making a total mess at this point because I'm assuming I look back and I just see a rage-filled face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this has absolutely gone away from the original plan of maybe I could do it this way, and it's no, I have to do it this way to survive. And Bracken's gonna keep running. Just booking it. Is there am I starting to pick up on a layout at all?
I mean, you kind of had the layout. You've been running around the circle. You saw where Z just went back outside. You could make it
Beautiful.
outside if you wanted to.
No, because I don't want to run that way because that's where my team is. I'm running to stay away from that. I'm running to stay away from any kitchens where she could pick up knives to throw at me. And I'm keeping ready access to windows. Those are my three main constraints.
All right.
And if I need to go back upstairs, that's on the table too.
Okay.
Except
Well,
not because Cecil's
up there. So it's Grivetha's turn, and much like before, she's just gonna grab something. She'll pick up one of the tables that you have tossed in her way.
A whole table?
Yeah, one of those nightside tables, and she's
Oh,
just going
no!
to throw it at you. That is a 21 to hit.
A scarf.
Okay. you hear again that sort of howl of battle prowess, and she's going to continue to try and move after you.
Oh god. Oh god.
Cecil, you can hear that the fight's not going too hot downstairs. And you're reading through the book, trying to focus on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for when he left, where he went, and when he'll be back.
What you find is not so detailed. Thimnick left a few days before your return. And it is noted that he is staying within the Twilight Haven. It is an estate in the southeastern district of the Heart Cordon, but it does not indicate a specific one. You would see in the notes that Gravetha has kept. It seems that this is all Thimnick wished to share for his safety.
Alright, I will replace the book, and I'll make sure that the room more or less looks like how I found it. I wasn't, like, actually tossing
Yeah.
the room out.
No, I
There's
figured.
not really much to toss.
Exactly.
So, I'll replace the book, and I'll exit the room.
Okay.
And where am I in relation to the noise and stairs? And, yeah, noise and stairs.
You're about 20 feet from the stairs, and as you get closer to the stairs, the noise sort of comes up from below. It seems to travel.
At this moment, how close is it to the stairs, do I think?
Not very close to the stairs at this current moment.
I'll make for the front door.
Okay. How much speed do you have?
Whole 25. I
You
don't
can
need to
get
summon a stable in here, do I?
you can get partially down the stairs with your movement. But it would not get you to the full door.
Alright, that's fine.
And Avi, it's your
Yeah?
turn. You heard another battle cry.
I did. I'm gonna, from behind Ubergaunt, I want to cast Hypnotic Pattern again on the gargoyles.
Okay.
So I need another Wisdom save.
Now Z is also in that area.
I want to keep Z out of the box.
Okay.
I will be willing to go under the hypnotic pattern.
Well, if
I'm
Avi,
giving consent.
it's more about is Avi aiming it in an area, because if it's away from Z, it's gonna be a little bit closer to where you and Umbergaunt are, because Umbergaunt.
But it won't catch us in it though, right?
Well, how big is that?
It's 30 foot.
30 foot would catch Umbergaunt.
Could I? Ooh, I don't want that.
It's either Z or Umbergaunt then, if you're doing this.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna like tug on his side. I'm scared. I want to leave. leave.
Roll another deception check, please.
Oh my goodness.
I'll see. What are you?
17. I don't know.
Umbergaunt. Oh, you can leave. I have to check on Miss Gravetha and the gargoyles.
Okay, be careful though.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him Wait, he didn't use his bardic last time.
He didn't need to use the bardic last time, so he still
Okay,
has a bardic.
I'm just gonna give him like a pat on the shoulder.
Okay.
I might not be able to come back, but I'll miss you, and I'll start moving towards the gate.
So obviously.
You gotta put him down.
No. I will not. I refuse. I love him so much. Can I keep him?
Gotta talk to Thimnick about that.
You gotta take him out back behind the shed.
Avi's turn comes to an end. It is our gargoyle's turn. And one of them is out of the what's it called? Hypnotic pattern. So it's going to go for a claw attack against Z. With a 27
Mm-hmm.
for 9 slashing. Another claw attack for a natural 20.
Yep.
For 15 slashing, and then it's going to bite
Mm.
with a 17
Yep, that hits.
for 13 piercing.
So 37 hit points total.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
And
Oh god. Okay.
then that's it for the gargoyle. Z, it is your turn.
I'll send a message over the ring.
That is an action.
Hey, I'm really injured. If any of you head out the front door, can you pick me up, please? I have to say, this wasn't my brightest moment.
All right, you all hear that. Anything else from Z? Any bonus actions?
I really don't think it. Yeah, because a lot of my other stuff is bonus or actions, so no.
Okay. With that, it is going to be Umbergaunt's turn. And Umbergaunt is going to, make his way over towards the gargoyle, that is still in the hypnotic pattern, and shake him awake to make sure that he's okay. 'Cause that's his friend.
You gotta take him out.
So both gargoyles are no longer, under the hypnotic pattern. Bragg,
Yep.
you're running.
Has anyone said that we're good yet?
No, you've not heard that said.
Bracken is going to message and see, can we get out of here? Are we good? And continue to run.
Okay. Gravetha is going to vault over some of the furniture and try and cut you off. Bracken, can you roll for me an athletics or an acrobatics check, please?
Bracken will slide under the table that she vaulted over in the opposite direction.
Yeah, you're easily able to avoid where she tries to grab hold of you after she vaults.
Taking grabby hands at me. She is interested.
And she continues running after you. Cecil, it is your turn. You are partially on the stairs, and you can see glimpses of the chase scene happening right now.
Okay, I will message over the ring with my action. Everybody run! I've got what we need. Just everybody run. The last I saw Bracken and this big old lady running around, was it near me, coming towards me, going away from me?
I'll say it was cutting across the path of where the stairs lead out. So, somewhat away, but
You can make
yeah, you can do it.
it. Okay, wait a minute.
I'll go back up the stairs.
Okay.
And then I want to go into, we're already made, so I want to go into the first room up there.
Okay.
Well, Bracken's made.
I mean,
She threw something at Z.
if you
Yeah,
think,
that was out of a blind rage. I don't think they.
Is it a
Processed
blind
it.
rage? She seems very
Yes.
trained as a fighter.
And Avi's
She's
holding hands with the
howling
dude.
and making guttural. And she's throwing furniture around her house. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go back up into the first room that I see. I think
Uh,
that probably uses all my movement.
yeah, it'll use all your movement.
All right, that's my turn.
Yep. It is going to then be Avi, your turn.
Yeah.
You got the Cecil message of just run, get out of here.
Yeah.
You also got
Okay.
the Z message earlier of I'm not doing too hot.
Right. Oh no, I have to do this. Umbergaunt and the gargoyles are within 120, correct?
Yes.
Would they all fit in the 30-foot cube?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom saves.
Umbergaunt got a 0.
Oh,
Good. Now take him out.
I love him so much.
Put a bullet in him.
The gargoyles get a 14 and a 15.
No, they all fail. Oh no. That gives them some time.
So, Umbergaunt and the gargoyles are frozen and dazed and looking off in the distance.
I'm so sad.
It's our gargoyles' turn and they do nothing. Z, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use anything to just stand up and begin crawling. Or, you know what? Even better. Let's begin crawling towards the gate.
Yeah, totally. You could do that.
I use, like, my claw arm and just start. Ugh!
Like, he handed his back to me, right?
Yeah.
But he knew.
Don't say that.
So, yeah, see, you start making your way out, and you just see Avi looking sad. Anything else from Z? If not, it's Umbergaunt's turn.
No.
Alright, Umbergaunt's turn comes up, and he does nothing, because he is under the effect of the, hypnotic pattern.
Stab.
Bracken, it's your turn.
Bracken, getting the green light, is going to find the nearest window and jump out of it. He's gonna just full bore blast out of a window onto, I'm assuming, a street or a bush or something, and just start sprinting away from the house.
Give me an athletics check to jump out the window, please.
Can I give you an acrobatics?
No. This is you breaking
wait.
the window.
I did it anyway, sorry.
God damn it.
There we go.
Okay. 20 gets you out the window. It does get you into the gardens of this place, so you have to run a little bit more. Do you
Sure.
try and just go straight for, like, over top of any of the obstacles, like the fence, or do you try and get out the gateway?
Oh no, I'm trying to run away from the rest of my crew. I want her to see only me here, and like, so out of a lineup, only I would get picked.
Well, that's a little late since Gravetha also saw Z.
Oh, is it confirmed that she processed Z? All right.
She threw.
I mean, yeah, in a you can throw someone at something at someone and not know who they are.
And you can be releasing these guttural sounds and not be in a rage.
Well, potato on that one, but
Go ahead, give me. Give me another athletics check, please, as you scale over the what's it called? The gate. You're having a little bit of trouble there.
No, 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 no!
So, with that, we are going to come then to Gravetha's turn. And seeing that you are trying to escape, Gravetha is going to grab a,
Gun.
Yeah.
no, she's going to grab a sort of, it's a candelabra, and it's one of the long-standing ones, and she's gonna throw it like it's a javelin or a trident.
Oh, God.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was so close. A 9 misses. It, Bracken,
God.
you're able to duck beneath it as it tries to pin you like chest and neck towards the what's it called? Gate, and hold you in place, but you're able to duck down and avoid it. And then it will be Cecil, your turn. You are in a room.
Was there a window in the room?
Not in this room.
I check a different room for a window.
Okay, yeah, you can find a different room. And roll for me a D100, please. This one's got a window.
I try to quietly open the window.
Sleight of hand, please.
Uh-oh. 19.
A 19. Yeah, you quietly open the window.
Okay, what's out the window? Is it just a sheer drop?
It is a drop down into the gardens.
I jump.
Okay. Cecil jumps out the window. Alright, at this point, Avi, what do you want to do?
I'm going to the gate. I'm not happy about it. Oh, wait. Is Z out of eyeshot of Umbergaunt?
Yes.
I will go and help Z. Get them up on their feet, and we'll move towards the gate together.
Alright.
As you pick them up, they just start ow.
Shush, 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 shush.
I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this to happen.
It's all right. Just, I don't want him to know that I'm with you.
Okay. Let's
I'm
go.
embarrassed by you.
I hate this
You
family.
just turned.
I just want him to think that we're still friends. I feel really bad.
I'll never be able to
I'm
see
helping
you
you,
again,
but if I had to
we're
choose
still
between
friends.
you and Umbergaunt,
We're just best friends. It's gonna be late night talks through the gate.
Oh my god, no. Oh, I'm thinking sad thoughts now. So, yeah, I'll say at this point, since you're all outside of the house, you can make your way to escape. Athletics if you're trying to scale a wall or a gate. Stealth if you're just trying to avoid detection. Other checks if you're Bracken, yeah, you squirrel over top of that and just run off into the night.
after that once, as Bracken's running out of there, yeah, she's totally into me.
Why does Natriana never treat me like that?
Everyone's got their own way of expressing it.
But I'll say that you guys are no longer bound by initiative as you guys make your way out.
Back in the ladies' maid.
Oh my god!
Oh,
No.
not how I was expecting that to go. And yet, exactly how I should have expected that to go.
Nailed it. Mission complete.
I mean, you guys got the information.
No one's the wiser.
So,
Um,
so what do you guys do? After you reconnect, I'm assuming some distance away from
yeah.
the estate.
I think Z needs rest, first of all. This needs looked at.
They're they definitely are just not doing great. Their leg definitely looks all sorts messed up. Well, this really puts a dent into things.
Yeah, this probably reputable person knows that we were probably all there,
Yep.
breaking and entering. I didn't switch the books because she already knew that we were there, but I have the information. Bracken's over here trying to sexy cat this lady.
Hey, look.
See
I
us with everyone.
don't know what you talk about.
I was there, I heard it.
I did what needed to be done. I got her out of her room. You got the information. We got out. Only me and Z were seen. So, like, it's not
We
even
were
that
all
big of a
seen
deal.
together an hour before all of this went down.
Yeah, but then I came back and I made it like I was just me, and then Bo showed up. Or, sorry, Z showed up. Yeah, that's just a pure coincidence.
Avi I'm supporting Z as much as I can. I'm not strong. But I have my face in my free hand.
If the authorities weren't upset before, they're definitely going to be after us now.
Look, I'll take a hit if we need to. You guys are clean.
Bergant knows I was there, though.
Oh, what? Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Damn.
They
All right,
saw
well,
all three of us aside.
Cecil's still good.
Great. 1 for 4.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they will come for all of us.
Well, we should find Thimnick before they find us, because we're not trending well here in the eyes of the law, I think.
I understand that we're on some kind of time crunch, but look at Z's leg.
What happened to your leg?
Well, first it got caught on the root, and then got caught on something. I wasn't able to see, but it looked like a root. I pulled it, and that was the first sign I did it wrong. And then Grabotha threw that table, and it hit.
You got hit by an art piece, not really a. Bracken had the
Or
table
whatever
thrown.
it is.
Yeah, it was very much like a decorative art piece, very avant-garde.
Well, we can rest and recover, but I don't think we should go back to the manor. That's the first place they'll look if she alerted the authorities.
What about Natriana and Lady Euraxibus?
What about them?
Don't we need them?
Not
Can't
for
we
right
just
now.
magic Z's leg better? Isn't that like what
But
magic can do?
Natriana would be able to heal my leg, at least.
All right.
We need to get back to her.
Like I don't have healing.
Yeah. Just do the hand glowy thing.
Um. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll cast Cure Wounds. For 20.
All right. Z gets back 20 HP.
You definitely see like everything mostly go back together. That'll work for now. I'll
See,
make
we
a
don't need Natriana. Right now.
well. I'll I'll try and make something to hold my leg together for now. If I can, I hope I have something. They'll look through their bag and they nod. Yeah, I have a few things that'll be able to work.
So, where would you like to go now?
Go straight to find them, Nick.
Yeah, we gotta go to that place that was in the book.
All right.
Okay. So, go ahead, roll for me why don't we roll either investigation or survival check? I'll give you advantage because you have the map. So, all of you make your way down to the southeastern district, the Twilight Haven. And this is where you know is where Thimnic is. As you are approaching the area of Twilight Haven, you would notice that it's sort of a gated community. And there are figures that seem to be posted as a sort of guard patrol. Roll for me perception or insight. I'll state for story reasons, Bracken, you do have advantage here.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, it was that failed attempt at being a Winterveiled guard.
Yeah.
For Avi, Cecil, and Bracken, you are able to tell. While they don't wear armor, these figures have a rank to them and training in their stances. They are professionals. It looks like these are perhaps off-duty gloom guards that devote some volunteer time to protecting this community. I will also say that with your insight checks, while you are perhaps known around, you've not spotted like any sort of wanted photos, so you may not be stopped immediately for, being who you are. but you're probably going to have some sort of story of why you're coming to a gated community.
Mm.
Or you could just try and stuff by them.
What's the harm in walking right up and telling them that we're visiting someone who's staying here?
We can go about it either way. Whatever you guys want to do.
Sure, we can try that.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Hmm.
Do we want to go up all at once, or do we want to just send like one person up and check it out?
I can go. Either way.
Well, I guess the
Unless
question.
Bracken would like to try and do that.
You guys never let me talk to anyone.
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess it depends on. Are we letting Bracken sexy cat again?
Oh, so many handsome guards out
My
here.
goodness.
uh, I'll check to see what's going on. Yeah, everybody sit tight, and I'll signal you guys if I'm in trouble or if it's all clear.
Great, good luck. I'll give him a bardic.
Thank you. Bracket will exit where they're all camped out and start approaching.
Yeah. As you approach, you have a figure at the front, sort of talking. He's human at one point, but very skeletal in the remnants now, and is speaking to a very towering zombified orc. And the orc is the first one to notice you, but it is the human, more skeletal figure that well, don't think I've seen you before.
Yeah, we were just. I was just passing through. We got a friend that lives in the area, and we're just meeting up with. I'm just meeting up with him.
Immediately.
All right. I need to know the name of your friend and who you are.
Bracken will put his hand behind his back and use the ring. Guys, help me out here. Who do we know here?
Nimnik.
Memnick?
Oh my gosh.
Themnick!
Thimnick.
Uh,
Sorry. I'm not great with names. It's a recent friend.
Well, it seems that perhaps your recent friend is not as close as you want. You're not on the authorized people to come through.
No, we should be. He just hasn't gotten the word to you yet. We're cool. I promise you. I'm cool. I
Did
mean,
we hear this?
Roll for me a perception check.
Oh my goodness.
Avi, you don't hear it.
Uh,
The skeletal figure raises his hand from where he's seating in a very much, quiet, calm down kind of manner. As he looks right at you, Bracken. The good Sir Thimnick has allowed me to know who needs passage through, and it is a very tight list. One that I'm sure a mortal has not found its way on.
look. I know this is all weird. I'm different than what's usually around here. I promise you, it's all kosher and everything's working out fine. If you could let me through to like make sure everything makes sense, I'm sure this is just a big misunderstanding.
Uh, roll me. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh.
You see that there's a moment where he's looking you over, looks over to his companion. We haven't talking to Mr. Thimnick yet today, so perhaps if you are, as it says, a recent acquaintance and friend, we've not yet been updated. Be on your best behavior, and if you cause any trouble, I won't be as gracious. But
Yeah, no trouble to worry about. Don't worry about it.
he will allow you
And then-
entrance, Bracken.
Awesome. And I'll say, oh, also I have some friends that also are on the list. We're trying to get this sorted, and I'm gonna quickly wave.
Roll for me another persuasion check, to see if you can get the others in there. Just you have been authorized entrance. Your friends can wait outside.
All right, I'm gonna go get Thimnick, and we're gonna get this sorted. Everybody be cool. And Bracken's gonna go to find Thimnick. He's gonna briskly walk through to keep composure, and then as soon as he like hits a corner or something like that, he's gonna muscle memory to remember the way to Thimnick's office and just book it.
He's on vacation here.
So the estate is more like it's like a small village, or villa. So like there's different houses. It's not just one
Got
big
it.
house.
Got it. I'm still looking for Thimnick all the same.
Okay. Roll for me a investigation check, please.
Investigation. There we go. Right there. Just like that.
Bardic.
You do have a
Oh,
bardic
yeah.
if you want to do
I'll
it.
throw in a D8.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
And we'll find out the results of a 17 after our ad break that just came up. So we'll be right back, viewers. All right. Before we find out the results of a 17 in finding Thimnick, I want to ask for Avi, Bracken, or not Bracken, Avi, Cecil, and Z. What is it that you guys are doing right now?
Avi, immediately after she saw Bracken go in and the gate closed behind him, she made her way up there.
Okay. You see the two figures, the skeletal human, and the towering, zombified, orc, and you've got business?
Yeah, my friend just went in.
Ah, you're the friends he spoke of.
Yes.
You can wait outside.
Wait outside.
Your friend is assured us that you've been speaking with Dimnik, but unfortunately we don't have you on an authorized entry list.
I understand. I completely understand. Here's the thing. He gets lost, and
Roll,
when he gets lost, he gets hysterical.
roll a deception check, please.
Oh my god. No, it's a 15.
Um, it's a good thing that there is the rest of my team on patrol, in case
I
he is
I
needed
have
of any help.
I have no doubt that you can handle this situation. It's just that it's better if somebody he knows is with him, and
Well, it seems that that is a lack in forethought when he approached by himself. Perhaps this is a conversation you must have with him upon his return.
I understand. Is it alright if I just kind of stay close?
You may wait here at the gate.
Thank you very much. And it's very crossed arms. She's got like she's chewing on the side of her thumb and just pacing, watching.
Cecil C.
I'm taking the back seat for this one. I'm just sitting by the gate.
If Cecil sees Avi being nervous, he's gonna be nervous again. He was nervous earlier. He panicked when Bracken was running around with the big lady.
Mm.
So now Cecil's super nervous.
Are you nervous hiding near where Z is or out in the open near Avi?
Probably by Avi.
Okay.
Not right. Cecil's a pacer when he's nervous.
2 pacers at the gate. I love it.
Z is just crafting a brace for their leg.
With that, let's go back to Bracken.
Yep.
With a 17.
Good.
You see Dimnik.
Oh, good.
He is currently enjoying his vacation, it seems. Lounging by a small pond, having a, it seems to perhaps be, I want to say girl dinner. It's just a small picnic. You see, bone mint, bites, as well as, blood wine, it looks like. You know that blood wine contains 0 blood. Typically. There are some exceptions. Rare vintages.
I will. Are the drinks that he has, the vintages and all, off to the side from
Yeah,
him, or are they next to?
They're like right next to him. Like he's got his little
Gotcha.
dish of little bone mint bites that he's snacking on. He's got the cool ice bucket holding his blood wine, and then a glass.
I will pick up the bottle of the blood wine and top off his glass currently, and sit next to him calmly.
He says thank you as he looks over before realizing who you are, and his face just, he's already pale from being undead, but it is an immediate panic in his eyes.
Relax. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
You
Let's talk.
see that his eyes aren't on you anymore. He is searching. Roll for me an insight check.
Sure, it's yeah.
18. He's probably looking for guards, perhaps any sort of patrol.
Can we have a civil conversation while you enjoy a drink and some mints before things turn a certain way?
Roll a. I'll say because of the state that he's in, you can roll either a persuasion or an intimidation check. Either would work here.
Come on.
If only there was some advantage that could be given.
Eh, eh, eh. It's the story. All right, there we go.
All right, a 23. Uh, uh, and perhaps we could converse. And you can see as he grabs the wine, he goes not for the glass that you had poured, but the actual bottle, and his hand is just shaking as he like takes a long swig.
Seriously, relax. I don't want to cause you any harm or any trouble. We're here to talk.
I understand that you're here on your own business, but I am quite concerned. I understand you say that there will be no harm to my personal body now, but that can change.
It can't. So I need you to calmly and collectively run through this with me so I have an understanding, so that I can tell you any grievances I might have, so that you might have an understanding, so that we two together can come to a reasonable understanding.
Roll me another intimidation check, please.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh. There is no need for any sort of airing out of grievances. It's simply that the paperwork has been it's just relapsed and situations, and I'm on holiday right now and really don't
I can
need to
see
be,
that, and I fully
working.
appreciate that you can be on holiday and enjoy yourself. All we need is for you to take 5 minutes and expedite the extra paperwork to get things squared away. That is all we're looking for, and then you can go back to enjoying your holiday. Hell, if I were you, I would take a couple days, because going back to what you might go back to might put you in another state of needing another holiday. So, go ahead, do this real simple, like, just, we can go together, get the paperwork done. I'm happy to bring any drinks or food that you might want to enjoy while we get the pleasantries done. I'll be on my way. No trouble. I promised you gods I wouldn't cause any trouble, and I want to be. Believe me, I really want to be a man of my word here.
Give me one more intimidation check, please. That's the thing. There is no extra paperwork. Your paperwork's been revoked.
Oh, well, simple as that. Then just make us a new one.
I cannot. I'm in
Elaborate?
I'm in a very delicate situation right now. I'm on the receiving end of blackmail, you see. And, well, as part of keeping my own name clean, this agent, Lothandriel, and Onatherian, he asked for your papers to be revoked.
I'll convey that name real quickly to team.
Let me do a roll here real quick.
"120 feet ain't too far."
You are unfortunately not within 120 feet.
Okay. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do then. You and me are gonna make a new deal. Because You see, you've gone and taken paperwork away from me and my crew that we need without asking us, which, let's be real, is a very big misstep on your part. So, how this is going to go is I'm going to overlook that and we're going to make a deal right here. You're going to give us new paperwork and we're going to take care of who's blackmailing you. We're not going to ask or care what it. Blackmail doesn't matter to me. I don't care what that is. We don't partake down here too much anyway. We're here. We need the paperwork to stay here for the things we are doing. You need something gone. ABC.
I don't. You don't understand. This. Lothandra is not a lone agent. I've done my research since this folly. He's part of some group, this Order of Fate's design. He does not work alone. I understand that you are agents and that you are connected, but this is a full organization that he'd be going against.
Okay. But for now. Okay, so let me ask you this way then. Is there a way that you can grant us the amnesty that we need in this area that we're in without directly doing it? Is there another way that you can, buy some time while we sort this situation out for you?
Give me a persuasion check, please. I can... If you eliminate the source of this blackmail, either by getting rid of the documentations or the agent, I honestly, at this point, either will work, as long as it's no longer coming pointed back at me.
Okay.
I will need you while I work on my side of things. Because it will take effort. It's already a difficult process to put in if there wasn't a revocation. I'll need your further assistance, protection within the Morgenstadt. Falsifying documents to implicate someone else of my crimes might be one way to do it. Funds for bribery, favors could work as well. We'd... It doesn't have to be settled upon now in this specific moment, but I'd need some sort of safeguard as I navigate, or else my head would be on the chopping block and you'd be worse off.
All right, let's start at square one then. Let's get this figured out. We need to get some paperwork off the board for you. Is that what you tell me?
Lothandril had me accept bribes for members of the DIS, the Dimnor Independent Society, to break into the Morgenstadt offices and sabotage files on old conflicts between the two cities, and if I am revealed on that part, then I am as good as out. So we need to either implicate someone else as having accepted those bribes, or cause other distractions, but that way I can continue my work through the Morgenstadt and settle your paperwork without having to keep an eye over my shoulder. Both of these are very extreme circumstances.
All right. I think we can begin to help here. We need some insurances and assurances that things will be done on our behalf properly, of course.
I've no issue with your group personally, and Valadin is a fine acquaintance of mine. I wish not to sully anything there. I've only done what I've needed to because of this situation. I've no idea why this Lothandril is invested in hindering your group's efforts, just that he is. Look, if you help me with this, not only will I be able to focus on reinstating your papers as they should be, perhaps there is other support that I can do. I'm well knowledgeable of much that goes on in this city.
It's a good start. Is there anything that you can provide us directly for assisting you with this? Something to, not to strike at a soft chord here, but to grease the palm a little bit.
Well, I have a few stocks that I could perhaps liquefy for proper cause.
Look, plain and simple. We're gonna need. It sounds like we're gonna need some funds to get things going anyway. Don't think of it as paying us. Think of it as, making sure things are going in the right direction.
Would 300 gold be a sufficient investment?
But taking care of some paperwork, can you do 4? Even split for the team?
Seeing that you've taken this much better than I perhaps feared. I think I can make 4 happen.
Excellent. Now, I understand that you are on vacation and on vacation for some time. Would this be a good spot to come and find you?
Perhaps not. I will send word if my location changes.
Okay. And please let whoever you know is with you that, hey, we're good people.
Just kind of narrows his eyes a bit.
I'll
Of
top
course.
his glass off.
Anything else, Bracken?
If you can send somebody, after this to just, get someone we can have in touch basis with to better brief the team. I'm probably not gonna. Obviously, this is important. I'm gonna convey as much as I can, but I want somebody from you officially to make sure everything's brought across cleanly.
Of course.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then I believe that we are all good.
Do have a safe trip back to wherever it is you are staying. If it is still Ravenmere Manor.
It was a pleasure talking, and Bracken will get up and he'll take a couple mints with him as he goes.
You just grab a handful of them.
No, a pinch, not a handful.
All right.
Enough to share and a couple to pocket.
Okay. As Bracken returns, you see where both Cecil and Avi are like pacing.
All right, he's dead.
What?
The
No,
guards...
I'm kidding. It's a bad joke. We had a discussion. He'll be in touch.
Bracken.
You almost had me there.
You see the one guard give a nod to the other, and the zombie orc goes off just to check.
Please, by all means, he's by the pond enjoying a glass of wine and some mints. He's doing just fine.
I'm so sorry about him.
Protocols.
I get it.
We'll be working.
Well, come on. We should go,
Well,
especially
Yeah.
after that.
So, where do you go from here?
Bracken's kind of laughing to himself as he goes. He'll brief everyone as they walk. Tell them about the blackmail situation, everything going on. Tell that there's going to be a small initial injection of funds for the effort, a little quid pro quo, all that good stuff. Tell them the fake Order of Fate's design is involved. You know, the fun stuff.
All right, everyone is brought up to speed.
Well, if Thimnick has been asked to speak to his people about what may have happened,
I told
might
him he
be-
might want to take a couple extra days of vacation.
it might be safe to go back to the manor.
So, you return to the manor. And night goes by. Not much really happening. However, in the morning, over breakfast, Zephyriel mentions that he has received a letter from Thimnick.
Oh, good.
Spoke here of a recap of a in-person conversation of work done to facilitate protections for Thimnick. I understand that we've got quite a bit going on here. Allow me to extend. I may be able to assist on this front, so you all may focus on other ventures, but Thimnick has stated that he is working on the process of getting us our protections back in effort. So as long as you are perhaps careful around the guard, you should be fine. He also sent over 400 gold and
Perfect.
another mention that should you need anything about the city, he is a font of information, whatever that is supposed to signify of your previous conversations.
Avi will just nod. She's not in the best spirits this morning. It's a very somber moment. Thank you. It would be a great help if you started to take care of that.
Ansel will kind of look over from across the table. Noticing Avi a little bit more morose. Any other any other comments on Raladin, Zephyriel, in his offering to take up this so that way you can focus on other tasks here? Such like handling the Gazetu and the Rinderin situation, because that has the connection to what you came here for.
Maybe not at breakfast, but at some point during the day, I would go to Cecil and ask to take a look at that. Was it a medallion?
The amulet,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, sure. I'll fetch it and present it to Avi.
Yeah, it's an ornate amulet of the crest of House Gazedul. It's very sort of jeweled, ornamental, but also very much a statement of station.
And it's. I know we talked about what it is.
It is, it's magical, if that's
Right.
what you're trying to call it. But I don't believe you guys ever fully like, this is X, then you got like a whole little item
Well,
card.
no, but what's his face did tell Cecil that it was Varro told Cecil that it was something to keep an eye on him, or something that was stolen from him.
Yeah, Varro stole it from House Gazedul.
Right.
He stole it from the daughter, I think, of the head of the house.
Is there any kind of check to see like how it works, or?
I would say that would be a Arcana check.
All right. That's not bad. 22.
22. It is probably something that needs to have a attunement to, and so it's a merging of energies between yourself and the artifact is how to unlock whatever it has.
Got it. I'll convey that. But I don't know like specifically what it is. Maybe we could just use it as leverage to get us an in.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, some inside information would be nice, but I think just having the upper hand, having them, us being on their good side, would be upper hand enough.
Better to be on their good side than their bad side. These aren't pleasant folks.
No. Not from what we've heard.
Oh. As your attentions turn to House Gazedul and how to approach that, Potentially. We'll learn more about that in our next episode. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I'll see you guys in our next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself and keep up to date with all of our announcements. And you can see all of our VODs available over on our YouTube. But with that, the ever-burning light forever guide at your steps. Laters.